Welcome back mga katropa. Okay, again, this is Teacher Jan at your service. So this time, my content for this vlog would focus on the basics of hospitality and tourism management. So I know some of you may be confused what is really tourism and hospitality management all about. Before we define what is tourism and hospitality, I would like you to share that maybe some of you thought that tourism and hospitality has something to do in the hospital. Well, you're definitely wrong. Because once we talk about tourism and hospitality, this is the art of delivering extraordinary experience to our customers, to our clients, to our guests. Remember that the heart of our industry would always be our customer satisfaction. Diba mo dyan na siya? We make sure that they are utmost on their comfort, they are well delivered as to the services that they really deserve as our clients, as our customers, and as our guests. This time, let's get familiarized with the various fields in hospitality and tourism. So first, we have the food and beverage service management. So of course, this is a very wide field in the hospitality and tourism, which this caters food and beverage. Diba? Without the presence of these two, without the presence of food, and with the presence of either beverage, we cannot really appreciate this industry. So that's how important our industry is. So sa food and beverage, we talk about restaurants, we talk about clubs, we talk about cafes, we talk about mga food outlets like fast food chains, we have cafeterias, canteens, which are present in our schools and universities. So that's how essential. Diba? Those people working there, like mga chef, mga nagluto, nag-serve, diba? These are people who are very contributing factor as to the success of the experience of our clients. Diba? Kana mga purchaser, diba? From raw materials, like purchasing of the ingredients, purchasing of materials in a restaurant, in your respective businesses, a single amount of efforts contributed by the different people working in that organization, naku kay na siya factor in relation to the customer's satisfaction. Events management. So events management talks about planning, diba? Managing, organizing a specific event. So for your information, we have three categories or three types of planners. We have corporate meeting planners, we have associate meeting planners, and we also have independent meeting planners. So these planners are really has its focus on organizing such event. So when we talk about corporate meeting planners, these are planners who are intendedly making sure organizing events under in businesses like corporate, like diba, ang business mag-strategic plan man na sila. So from how the flow will be working, how the flow will be run. So muna siya dapat i-organize mga materials, mga things that must be needed in planning, dapat organize na siya. So those are under of that type of planner. So we also have associate meeting planners. So associate meeting planners, example of these are associations. Diba, we have non-profitable association and profitable association. And example ani kay kana bitang mga conferences, diba? Like sa mga group of people like mga retirees, mga senior citizen, like mga couples for Christ, so anything like a group of teachers, group for professionals, if they would try to organize conference, membership caravan, etc. So those are under of these planners. Then third, we have independent meeting planners. So independent meeting planners considered today as one of the booming businesses. However, medyo ni-take pause lang siya because of the threat and the challenge of the pandemic. Because number one consideration would be we are really discouraged to have convergence, diba? So less interaction, so dili ta pwede. So una siya, that's why birthdays, diba? Celebration like anniversaries, weddings, under na siya sa special events. Usually accommodation and lodging industry. So this is one of the industry po nga grabe kayo og development, grabe kayo og progress. Like sa una may lodging, it talks only about the experience once you want to go to sleep, you want to rest. However, with the changes or how our world is being changed with the preference of the people, which karon ng mga lodging are integrated with amenities, integrated with activities. That's why nausubjud kayo. So there are a lot of people like sa lodging, makater na gid siya ang hotel, not only focus on the accommodation but kasi lang yung mga activities integrated to really adapt and address the needs of our clients and customers, because that's our main goal. So muna siya, makita nimo those are receptionists working in the hotel, housekeeping. Remember that kana tanang mga efforts exerted by these small people, laborers, they're a very contributing factor as to the experience of our clients. So dili pwede na siya ng lang tanga ang credit should always be go to mga top management. But however, the experience, the interaction made and done by our frontliners. So aside from that, lodging and accommodation industry has already been maximizing its potential. Diba? Kay kita ka na mga integrated nga mga theme parks under on the resort or hotel. So you could imagine how adaptable hotels or lodging industry in today's generation. We have a lot of amenities nga gina-integrate just to address the needs of our clients. Travel and tour management. So actually there would be a threat on the field because of what we call this advancement of technology, where we can book on sites or existing mga websites. However, this is still doable by those travel agencies because wala pa man, we're not really fully exposed to what we call this maximization of the technology. Like napamagiganahan mo submit because they want comforts, and of course mo ginapway dili mawala, because with these people they are really working hard to make your travel more comfortable, more relaxed, and very organized. So muna siya. So of course we have 3 categories of traveling. It can be the travel by land, by sea, and by air. So working at this, we have a lot of people who are under of these sectors. So katapos akong gingon ninyo ganina, ang travel and tour management, these are people who are really working with your preferences, especially if you travel abroad. It's your first time to visit in that country, so you wanted to experience the most favorable siguro nga experience nga you want, then to hassle-free, so you would let them organize your tour or your travel. So imagine, so this is really something that we need to keep siguro nga present gihapon, because maybe possibly they would be a threat because of course, kanalagi akong i-mention earlier, technology in which we can access everything, payments, mga cashless nga mga methods in which muna siyang may mention naka-threat sa aning specific na field. However, I know with our perseverance that we're able to deliver the most excellent service nga atong ihatag sa atong guests, eventually they'll always count our services. So, question is, why you should study tourism and hospitality? Diba? So, of course, if in the field of tourism and hospitality, it's a very rewarding, it's a very fun industry where, of course, if you really love interacting with people, if you love serving people, and maybe this would be the main reason why you should pursue this industry. So one of the reasons why this industry is really fun and exciting, because of course you're no longer be working out of your cubicle alone. Diba? Just like other professions, like they're confined on the cubicle where they're really working on their computer, laptops, trying to submit reports, and of course that's also their interest. However, that made our industry exciting. Ano man, because we go out, we interact with people. So, mingon ka, routine siya to however, routine siya, but you encounter different types of people, diba? So, different na po imong approach with the different or various people that you encounter or interact with. Dili-pidi, kabalo ka, inaniyang batasan, inana po yung batasan ipakita. So you learn to adapt. One of the most interesting part would be, again, you will be encountering new challenges, new problems. Maybe the problems that you have experienced earlier may no longer be the problems that you'll be encountering soon. And most importantly, one of the best siguro experience here is that you're able to meet new people, which you will consider as a friend or you consider as your network. And that's the best thing about in our industry. Second main reason would be job satisfaction is an everyday reward. Diba? So of course, every day we deal with people, we deal with our customers, we deal with our works. Every day is very rewarding because you interact with people. They would let you know that they are satisfied, they would let you know that they are unsatisfied, so you learn to grow. That's the most important thing. Accepting criticism, accepting feedback from, of course, our clients. Do not be worried if now you may not be that excellent enough, but with your experience, that made our work very rewarding, because along or every day of our experience as a worker, we keep growing. But that's one of the best things that we're able to acquire in this industry. I mean, this is the heart of our industry, serving people. And if you have on your mind and in your heart to serve, then definitely you really made a good choice. The third would be, it's a growing industry. Tourism considered as the fast and growing industry in the world. With the tourism, inbound and outbound tourism coming in our country, that added to economic growth. So you could really see that our industry is really something that added more spice, diba? Kung sa pagkaon pa na, which it has a lot of things to offer pag yun, diba? So I am very much excited to what's really ahead of us. Like, diba? We engage into travel, we engage into food, beverage, everything. But you could really see how our industry really driving towards economic growth. So of course, as we progress in our career, eventually, we may find that we will have a chance to work various locations and even areas around the globe. So maybe you're working now in our country, possibly you'll be working outside the country, because we have a common standard alone. As long as you're into quality service, as long as your heart is for your clients, customers, and guests, eventually you are welcome and you are very well appreciated to be part of this industry. So I hope you learned something about my blog for today, and I hope I was able to provide enough insight in order for you to really decide either you're going to pursue or not on this career. So again, thank you and mabuhay. God bless Philippines.